The road trip continues with the second of a quick two-game set between the Dukes and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Paddock will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Now at the plate is Yuli Gurriel, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
And the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
First pitch, 110.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. He's got it one away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Diaz, a Cuban-born ball player, is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop, he occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
So now here is Kyle Tucker, first at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense, so there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. And now the Friars will get their first chance, no score. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Adam Frazier is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
No, that's
and
down.
Low, it's a ball and a strike. 1-1.
Aye.
One out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. McCullers take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr., looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
1-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swings through it for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still no score. Be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
And now the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The next 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
To the plate next will be Jose Altuve. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
At the ball.
Paddock has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. High and deep to right center. Myers going back, still ranging back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 196 for his career. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that. And
that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Grisham is there, 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 50.
Next, here is number 50. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. The Dukes are out on top, 1-0. Digging in now for San Diego, Jesse Winker. He really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The 0-2 once more. Pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
And in steps Manny Machado. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 looking as the sinker bores down the middle of the plate.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Lance McCullers. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he takes strike two.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Lance McCullers is out number 2 here in the third inning. First offering on its way. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. To the plate now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And now the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So here's Will Myers. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So now to the plate, Chris Paddock. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It remains 1-0. That'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Digging in next, Kyle Tucker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him. Popped up. Garno has a play. 2 gone.
Now back, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now here it comes. And that's in there for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Albuquerque leads it 1-0. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. And the hit will be Trent Grisham. He popped out in his first trip. Now the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw gets him 2 down. Just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we're using show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 0-1.
Hey! Nope, outside.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Hey!
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now it goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, 8th home run of the season for him, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Machado now. Lays off 1-0. 0 for 1. Went down looking his first time up. The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. A Two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We're through four. It's now 2-1 Friars.
I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time.
So here is Jose Altuve, who got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Looking at his career totals, Altuve is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Alex Bregman is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Ball one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
We got to count 1 and 2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hit on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 50.
Next, it'll be number 50. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Ready with another 0-2. Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Now one down with the bases empty, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Pitch on the way. Hosmer, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here's Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Castro is second in the league in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll get an invite to the midseason festivities.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
1-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number 42, Lance McCullers.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Lance McCullers. Struck out in his last. Corey Lee will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Corey Lee.
And now the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, inside ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Padres lead it 2-1. Phil Maton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Now
sixth.
pitching, Phil Maton.
So here now is the pitcher, Chris Paddock. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the sixth.
Paddock.
Popped him up. Gurriel over to his left. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Adam Frazier 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And now pitch on the way. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0. Fernando Tatis Jr. would be next. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Count 2-1.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Padres lead 1, and they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now it'll be Aledmus Diaz, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him.
Ball, that's out.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0. Popped up. Hosmer might try to make a play on it, and this is going to be a foul ball. So 1-1 home. Got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Next, it'll be Yordan Alvarez. Flew out last time up. First offering. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped straight up. Paddock is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7-minute stretch.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Jesse Winker. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one. That's ball two. I got 2-1 the count.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Gurriel brings it in. One there to Gurriel, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Pitch on the way. Travis d'Arnaud is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Count remains at 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Drew Pomeranz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Jose Altuve back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. Scooped up, throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
In now, number 50. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead things off against the
Padres. The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Jake Odorizzi is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Number 50 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Next to dig in, Will Myers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Jake Cronenworth will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9.
First delivery to him. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Number 50 able to track it down for the third out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still lead it 2-1. Ryan Tepera comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 53, Ryan.
Into the box, Jason Castro. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the...
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Number 4 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 4.
Pitch on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. So Brown, this one fouled off to the left side. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Friars took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Paddock takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Ryan Tepera earns the save out of the bullpen, his league-leading 20th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
For this afternoon's ball game, for the victorious San Diego Padres, 2 runs on just 2 hits.